Fun Schoolers. Today we're going to do a book haul of sorts. We're doing this picture book haul because it is a collaboration with Jennifer from Family of Three Homeschool and several other ladies. So I will be sure to link that playlist down below and at the end of this video. So once you're done watching this video, go check out the other ladies and their favorite picture books. And if you're here from one of the other ladies' channels, hello and welcome. My name is Misty, and I would love for you guys to go ahead and in the comments let me know that you're new and from which channel if you would like to tell me. And also let me know about some of your favorite picture books. That way I could get to know you better in the comments. But all right, let's go ahead and talk about these books. Okay, so first, just to be clear, a lot of these books are actually series. We love series types of books. So I'm only going to show you like one probably per series, but I think you'll get the point as I talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so first we're going to talk about the Questionnaires series, okay? These are amazing. I don't have all of them yet, but these are amazing. Mine looks different because my kids already destroyed the dust cover. But this one here is, I think it's Rosie Revere. Let me check. Yes. Rosie Revere Engineer. Now, if you're not aware of the Questionnaires series, it's really cool. So basically the concept is the books revolve around this class of kids. And basically you get to know each of them individually. And I love this because when we put kids together, I think that we forget that they're still individuals sometimes. And these books allow you to get to know the strengths and passions of each kid individually. And us, us homeschoolers, we love things like this. So this is a really great series. This one actually is probably Vivi's favorite, my 6-year-old. I'm sorry, Ada Twist is my daughter's favorite, not Rosie Revere. Ada Twist the Scientist is my daughter's favorite because that is my daughter. If you read Ada Twist Scientist, then you know Vivi by the end of the book. But Rosie Revere is another great one. And she's just very inventive. Rosie Revere the Engineer. There's also other videos on, one of them is an illustrator, and yeah, there's just a few different ones. What's another? The Architect. I forget his name right now. But there's a boy who's an architect, and yeah, it's just really cool. It just shows you that at a young age, those passions develop. And I feel like I see that in my own kids. You probably see it in your own, right? Those things that they're good at, and you can see future careers to build with those things they're good at. Okay, so this next series is science-based. It kind of breaks the picture book rule a little bit, but it doesn't because it's full of pictures. So it still works. But this is the National Geographic Big Ideas books. So I don't know if you guys are aware of these, but these are really cool if you haven't checked them out. And my oldest daughter devours these, okay? My oldest is the book, you call her a book nerd? I don't know what to call her. She's just obsessed with books. The youngest is my wild and free spirit. She just wants to bounce off walls and have fun. But yes, my oldest devours these type of books. She loves all of these. We have more, I think. But these are the 4 I could show you. But this one is Properties, right? This one is Land and Water, Pushes and Pulls, and another Land and Water filled with different information. So Properties, as you can see, it goes over a lot of science. And it does have really cool activities in it too. But we talk about heavy and light. We talk about, comparing weight that goes along with that. Hot and cold, right? Temperatures. Solids and liquids. There's so many different cool things that these books go over. I know I said I'd only show you like one book per each one, but since these are so different, I do have to show you a few. I'm trying to keep this video short for you guys. Here's Land and Water. Okay, so in Land and Water, we're going to learn about how water moves. We are going to, there's tons of projects in here. I know it's hard to see with such bright lighting. They talk about estimating things. They talk about, let's see here, erosion. This is, I was hoping I would see this on this one since there's 2 books. I can't remember which one it was in. But the parts on erosion are really cool. So check these out. I feel like they're probably not a lot of money. I can't remember because we've had them for a while. I mean, she's loved these for years. Okay, this one is really cute. And there are other ones. We haven't read the other ones, but I do know that there are other ones in this series. Also, I'm bad about taking stickers off, so don't mind that. It's been on there forever. But The Day the Crayons Quit. Okay, this is adorable. And like I said, I've seen other ones. I just haven't bought them. But if you are someone who loves to read with animation and to act out parts, this book is for you. It's for everybody, but especially for those of us who love to put on a show when we read to our kids. And so it's just each crayon color. So here, for instance, the red crayon has written a letter. So basically each crayon will plead their case on being either overly used or underused or whatever their case is. So this one, the red feels like he's overused, right? He names all these things. He's like, I'm used for fire engines and apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. And I even work on holidays. I have to color all of Santa at Christmas. And so he's saying he needs a rest. And then he says, your overworked friend, red crayon. So each color gives you a very comical story to read. Like here is gray. Each one is just so fun. You could do one color a day instead of reading it all at once. But yeah, this book is just so amazing. I get a kick out of it. My kids get a kick out of it. We all love it. So I highly recommend The Day the Crayons Quit. All right, this one is not a series, but I find it to be very, very important with my kids. This one is just called Say Hello. The reason I like this book is because I have a very shy child. When you have a very shy child, getting them to just say hello to people can be so hard, right? Granted, they don't have to, you know, your kid doesn't have to say hi, but shy kids want to reach out and have friends, and sometimes they just need help understanding how to do that because they get kind of frantic in the moment. And this book is really cool because it just shows you quick ways to say hello to someone. I mean, that one's a little different. It says with a curtsy. This one says with a cake, going to the birthday party, with a whisper. It's just showing you different ways to reach out to people and communicate and show love. This one says with a kiss. It starts off with the simple stuff like with a wave or something. Yeah, with a shake is in there. So it's a really cute book that will help a lot of shy children learn to just say hello. Or if you have small toddlers who are just learning to communicate, this is another awesome book for that. So I use it for both of those things. And yeah, we've had this for, I think, a few years now. I can't remember, but this is one we definitely pull back out and have conversations about communication, about expressing yourself, about developing friendships, things like that. Oh my goodness, I just realized I did not grab any of my pigeon books. If you've been around on my channel, you know we love pigeon books, okay? Pigeon wants to drive a bus, pigeon wants a cookie, whatever it is. They're all really funny books. I'm sorry I don't have it here, but check out the pigeon series. Each one is hilarious. It's a bird that just loses its mind repeatedly over small things. So definitely check that one out, but I don't know where I put it right now. Another amazing book for pictures and learning is The Magic and Mysteries of Trees. I feel like everybody who watches Oglesby Ohana or Tori, whatever you want to go by, now owns this book. But in case you don't yet, this is a good one. So I bought it back when she recommended it, and it's amazing, and we can pull it out every single year. First of all, the illustrations are beautiful. Here, when I show you in a second, some beautiful illustrations. That's not even the half of it. All throughout this book. And that helps, right? Beautiful illustrations help. But it's just full of amazing facts about trees. So you'll learn about the different seasons in here. My favorite page, where is it? Oh, you have to see my favorite page. Well, this is one of my other favorite pages, the leaf cycle. Here it is. This is my favorite page. It's so pretty. I know, I had a weird reaction when I saw it, like in the screen over here where I can see myself, but like, come on, that page is beautiful. And we're learning all the beautiful parts of a tree. So I highly recommend this book. You cannot go wrong with it, okay? Get this book. This one is not a series, but is another well-loved book. This is called Do Not Open This Book. So this is another one of those books where you have to be super interactive with it, all the way from open to close. Okay, I'm not kidding, literally all the way to close. There's stuff back here to read. But like I said, it's called Do Not Open This Book. And right here, there's a bunch of signs giving you warnings about if you try to open this book. And then here we go. It says here, maybe you should put this book back. You do not want to let the monkeys out. And every time you turn the page, it's telling you, go back, go back. And then eventually, uh-oh, the monkeys come. And when the monkeys come, things just get crazy. So each page, you'll just see things happening, and just chaos happening. So it's a really cute book, very interactive, and we love it, which reminds me of another book. We have a lot of picture books we love. There's another one called This Dog Ate My Book. Same thing, very interactive, full of just weird, crazy things going on. Both of these books we love. I just don't have that one here right now. It might be in one of my kids' rooms, but I highly recommend do not open this book. I love that at the end the kids have to, is this the one they shake? No, so in the book called This Book Ate My Dog, you would have to shake the pages to release the people that have been eaten by the book. In this one, it's like when I say go, you have to close the book, so or turn the page. So your kids have to quickly turn the page to end the chaos. So if you love those interactive books, this one is for you. This one is a huge hit, almost to a point that I regret buying them. And that is the I Spy fantasy books. I count these as picture books. There's reading in there. So my oldest daughter's obsessed with these. Every time we go to half price books, she has to buy another one. That's like her thing. Yeah, each page is filled with, down here it'll tell you what to look for. So there's reading. There's reading in this picture book. But you spend forever searching for the items. Like I said, we have countless books like this now. I spend a lot of time doing this with the girls, and sometimes I regret it. But at the same time, it's great, like, you know, bonding time, just having fun searching for things together and trying to beat each other. So if you haven't checked out the I Spy books, they've been around forever since we were kids. Check those out. Okay, so the next one is Pete the Cat. This one is Pete Cat and the Cool Cat Boogie. This is probably the one we read the most, but there are plenty of other Pete the Cat books. And I think Netflix even has a show on him now, if I'm not mistaken. Each book, you're presented with a storyline, and in this one, Pete the Cat is struggling with dancing, right? He learned this new dance, he's really excited about it, and every single time he's excited about it, somebody tells him, that's not a good dance, and they want to show him a dance they do. And so, as you go along, he just eventually learns to love his dance. And if you don't know, Pete the Cat, that's not what he's called. If you don't know, Pete the Cat has like these little musical points in each book. And I usually just make it up, like the melody, whatever it's going to be at that moment when I read it. However, you can find the books as well on, I think, Pete the Cat's website. So if you would like the pages read to you so that you can hear the melody of the songs in each book, you can definitely do that. My girls love when I put that on and let them follow along with the audio as well. And the last series is new to us. We've read 3 books in this series. I don't know how large it is, but it is the Gingerbread Man books. So we read when the Gingerbread Man Loose in School, the Gingerbread Man, it was like the Christmas version, I don't remember what that was called, and this one is the Gingerbread Man Loose on the Fire Truck. Okay, so if you're not aware of how the Gingerbread Man books work, it's a little gingerbread man who finds himself in these predicaments that he needs to almost create like a, it's almost similar to if you give a mouse a cookie, however, he's the only character other than small people that come in. So it's basically something leads to the next thing. So in this book, they go on a school trip to the fire station. If you don't know, the Gingerbread Man is kind of like, almost like a class pet. He's a gingerbread that came alive in school, and it was time to go on a visit to a fire station for a field trip, and he falls out of the pocket of a classmate, and basically it turns into this chase. So a dog chases him, he gets into the fire engine, he drives the fire engine, he's going down the pole, like, it just is like a sequence of things that happen. So if you're wanting to work on comprehension and sequence, this could be a good book to create little activities with. Each book has its own unique version of the same idea. So we really do like these books. They're comical. In my house, humorous books are #1 for us. Anytime you watch my book hauls, you'll see me talking about funny books. It is what it is. It's what my girls love. And interactive books is the next big thing. So we need comical, interactive. Those are the main things we need. Beyond that, illustrations are probably the next big thing that they really love. So that's what you usually find in books that I get. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I know, no, I did. I rambled a lot. I'm sorry. I usually try to have bullet points or scripts on like what I say so that my tired mom brain doesn't ruin the video. But today was one of those days where I just had to spout it out and try to make this video for you guys at 9 p.m. right now, so I'm pretty tired. But all right, I'll stop rambling. Don't forget to check out the other ladies linked below or at the end of this video. And if you're curious about how we homeschool, click this video right here on the top. I'll see you over there. Have fun homeschooling.